Welcome back to the channel. Let us discuss student loans, the American dream scam. Let's get this straight. You're 22 years old. You just walked across a stage in a graduation gown, and you're already $100,000 in debt. Welcome to E.O. Adulthood American Edition. For decades, college was sold as the one-way ticket to success. Study hard, get into a good school, get your degree, and the world will open up to you. But for an entire generation, that promise has turned into a trap. A very expensive one. Let's rewind. In the 1970s, the average public university tuition was about $500 per year. Adjusted for inflation, that's around $3,500 in today's money. Now, that same public college could run you $10,000 a year minimum. Private colleges, you're easily looking at $50,000 plus a year, and that's before living expenses, books, transportation, or breathing fees. So why did college get so expensive? Well, a few reasons. First, administrative bloat. Universities started hiring more managers, building luxury facilities, rock climbing walls, gourmet dining halls, lazy rivers. Yes, really lazy rivers. All while pushing the cost onto students. Second, guaranteed federal student loans. These were meant to help families afford education, but they also allow colleges to jack up prices unchecked. After all, the government was footing the bill up front. Students would just figure it out later. But here's the kicker. Once you borrow that money, it sticks. Student loans are among the only kinds of debt that can't be wiped out in bankruptcy. You can default on a mortgage, walk away from a car loan, even escape credit card debt with a good lawyer. But student loans, they follow you for life, like a financial horcrux. And what are you getting for all that debt? Many grads are walking into a job market where starting salaries barely outpace what people were making 20 years ago adjusted for inflation. Meanwhile, rent has doubled. Healthcare's through the roof. And don't even think about buying a house. So now you've got a generation that did everything right. They studied hard, got the degrees, and still can't afford to move out of their parents' house. Some are deferring payments. Others are drowning in interest, and some have just given up, watching their debt balloon while the principal never shrinks. And it gets worse, because this isn't just about individuals. It's about an entire system profiting off of young people's desperation. Universities push degrees as a product. Lenders profit off of 18-year-olds signing contracts they don't fully understand. And employers, many don't even care what you majored in anymore. They just want to see that piece of paper. It's a broken system, and it's breeding burnout, anxiety, depression, not to mention a deep distrust of institutions that promised a better future. So what now? Some argue for loan forgiveness. Others say we need to cap tuition, make community college free, or expand trade programs. But one thing's clear, something has to change, because right now, we're watching a generation that's more educated than any before, being punished for trying to better themselves. Education should be a ladder, not a trapdoor. You were told that a degree was the key. But if the door's been welded shut, what good is the key? Tag a friend who's still paying off student loans, or better yet, one who's already given up trying. Because this isn't just a personal story, it's a national crisis. And until we fix it, the American dream is just that, a dream. Like, share, and subscribe. Stay intrigued.